All right, so one of the biggest questions nowadays is when is the real estate market going to crash? When is the nosedive? Well, I'll pull up something for you here. So since 1981 to 1984, we have seen a drop of 21.5% over 3.5 years. So let's remember that. We moved to 1989 to 1998. Majority of people definitely talking about these dates. This is the early 90s crash. So 21.1% over a span of 9.5 years. Then we get to the blip of 2008 to 2009. We have seen a 9.3% drop in a single year. And then we come to 2022 till now. We have seen a drop of 29.3%. So let's talk about that for a second. I mean, you are seeing a crash, like not develop. It's already happening around you, right? So let's take that into consideration. Now we take 2026, because the other question is what will happen to real estate moving forward. So I believe the second half, right, which we're entering to, is definitely going to be much, much harder than the first one. Why? Because people in the beginning of the year already made plans, they started to move. We have seen some excitement in the spring market, and people feel good. You know, sun is out, people feel good, people want to do something naturally, right? So they start making these decisions, maybe New Year resolution, maybe they had enough, they want to pull the trigger, and so on and so on. Then we had the World Cup, we were also hosting, we had that, we were busy with that. Now, majority of the market, agents, people, the thinking pattern is back. So what will happen? I think we will maybe not see a complete nosedive, but we will see definitely more pressure in the market because so much will come online and the demand will not be as strong. Sellers are still believing that they can fetch. And one other reason is, and I spoke to so many people, right? Like I spoke to a good friend of mine, and I asked him, I'm like, why do you feel? Because he said, like, my gut feeling, that's exactly what he said, tells me that the market will rebound, right? And I say, how so? He said, well, you know, the news and this and that. I'm like, I get it. What else? He's like, it's just my gut feeling. Like there's something is happening, right? I'm like, okay, is it business or something personally happened to you and you feel good? He said, well, maybe personally too, like thank God, right? Like everything is fine. But I'm like, what's your gut saying? And then when we got to the bottom of it, then he said, like, you know what, bro? Like, honestly, I, I think we're gonna have a hard time. So you see, the beginning of the conversation, the gut, the brain, whatever, it's telling him, we'll be fine, everything will be okay. Then, after talking to him for more than 10, 15 minutes about the topic, then he realized, like, holy, like, it's not gonna be a walk to the park. And this is where we got to that conclusion that majority of sellers as well went through that, you know, listed, took it off the market, they're struggling, maybe they took some more debt to kind of like go through that period. Uh, but now the reserves are thinning out and the options, because you cannot walk to the bank nowadays and demand certain things that you could in 2021 and 2022. It's just not going to happen, right? Especially if people are going through renewals, if they have to move some stuff around, if they have investments or whatnot. Like that adds tremendous pressure, people. Tremendous. So the snowball effect, I think now the reserves are thinning out as well. the mental capacity is also thinning out because the waiting time, maybe they tried, they didn't, they didn't want it to fold. I heard that word so many times. I don't want to fold. You know, my neighbor sold for whatever X, 1.5 million. I'm like, sir, it's the peak. Don't care. My property is better. I want 1.6. So I think they didn't want it to fold, take the loss. Who knows what's going on behind the curtain and all of that stuff. But I feel now the pressure build up. And when they realize, look, nobody's saving me, nothing is saving me, I have to literally figure it out. I cannot cheat on this test anymore. I have to do the test basically, right? So, and I think this is how 2026 will unfold. And I know there has been talks of 2027 having more than 700,000 more immigrants to Canada, PR and student visas and the mix. I don't know the exact numbers, but I know the figure is probably out there somewhere. So is this going to help? I mean, I don't know. I mean, like 4 or 5 million immigrants didn't help through that period, and we were falling like brick in a pool, right? Like, I mean, we were just falling. Like the prices were falling. We had so much immigration. Nothing happened. I mean, yeah, we could maybe cover the odd job, but overall, like the actual big picture didn't help, right? And then we have so much happening. So that's for 2026. But I think the buildup of even more squeeze and pressure and not solved resolutions and proper steps of getting this economy and our, I would say, housing market in a proper direction, it's just not going to happen. I think 2026 definitely down. 2027 is going to be even worse. Maybe some rental properties will be in higher demand than others. I this is my personal prediction, but overall, I think definitely real estate will be squeezed and toast definitely for 3 to 5 years upcoming. And for those ones that believe that the market will rebound today or this year or this quarter or next week, I think that's like at least 24 months out before we even see in which direction we could actually go. So I hope you got some value out of this. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.